Okay, moving right along here. This is part 2. So let's go over this minifigure here. I don't want to go into too full depth on these last 3, just because I might do an actual review of the figure, like a whole video. So let's go kind of quickly over these. So here, I don't really know what I was just like going for here. I was just kind of going for an American soldier type look. So we got, you know, sleeves, olive green torso, dark tan legs, kind of a shaved down minifig cat helmet. I don't really like it, to be honest. Probably gonna redo that, or just, I don't know. Tiny tactical vest with some pouches, knee pads. One of them I got a paint there, as you can see right there. It's dark tan. And then we got an M9. Kind of did some weathering there. Give you a really quick 360. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Painted boots. Still got to paint the inside of the legs there for the boots. I'll probably take a whack at some camo on the legs, the sleeves, and the vest, and the helmet once I redo it. So that is, I don't really know what to call this figure, to be honest, but I really do like how good and focused I can get, which is actually pretty surprising because it's like 12 o'clock at night here in Washington. So I don't think this guy's gonna want to stand up for me. There we go. Okay, next figure. This one I could go a little more in depth because I've already shown a picture on Flickr. So this was my Ukraine Assault. This wasn't based off Battlefield. I just saw a picture on Flickr. Actually, the name of it's World Armies. I don't know who actually posts the pictures. I'm assuming US posts the pictures, but it shows really cool high definition pictures of all the armies and, you know, cool pictures of them, the soldiers and the tanks and all that. So I saw this one and I thought it would be pretty cool. And this is actually not the correct head. I actually was using this head, but this was a more recent figure here, so I took it off there. But as for the head really makes it not look good right now, but basically I have, you know, black headgear. We got a woodland camo. This was actually my first time taking a whack at some good camo. I did not finish the back legs. I didn't really see a need for it, but I might do it. I don't like not painting it. And then one thing I wanted to do was paint camo inside there, right there, because that way if you pose it, you know, in like a running position, you see camo like a real jacket would. Did not do the belt there. Probably gonna change that out for black hips. Then for the weapon, we got just a Brick Arms AK and gunmetal, and we put a Tiny Tactical holographic sight on there, and that one's the solid version that you cannot actually see all the way through. You know, got a Tiny Tactical black vest. I actually traded for that, and it came glued with the 3 pouches and then the radio, and it was actually pretty accurate to the picture there. So yeah, painted black boots on him. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so moving on to the last figure, and one of my favorites, to be honest here. Put him down there. Okay, so this is my German figure, you know, just a standard World War II German infantry, I guess you could say. And basically, I took dark bluish gray parts, and I first glued on the 2 little pouches. Now, those are not Tiny Tactical. I'll take this gun off for now. Get a better view of them. There we go. Those are not Tiny Tactical. Those are actually Warhammer 40K. You can find them on eBay. I actually traded for these as well. But you can find those on eBay pretty cheaply. Maybe like 20 of them for like $5. A little cheaper than that. I mean, they're just as cheap as Tiny Tactical, if not cheaper. Anyways, Tiny Tactical isn't that cheap, but anyways, so I glued those on first. Then I did 2 layers of electrical tape, as you can see there, for the straps. So those go over his shoulder there, as you can see, and they wrap back around to a cross type pattern, like suspenders. Then there is the gas mask canister there, and what I did was I had some 3/16 inch diameter acrylic rod. I cut that and sanded the ends so they were a little bit rounded, and then I wrapped electrical tape around it, spacing it out. as well, and then I glued that on. So all that's glued and secured. And then one thing a lot of you guys might be asking is, how did I get this textured look? Now, I'm going to be doing a tutorial actually on this. For example, like right there on the arm and the legs here. Actually, all over this figure. How did I get that textured look to make it look like it's actually fabric, you know, that's wrinkled and, you know, a little bit dirty? Well, I'll be doing a tutorial video on that later, but I think you guys are really going to like it. It's very simple. I also did it on the boots there, and then I painted the boots black. And like I said, still got to go in there. And I did not make these legs posable, so I'm probably going to have to redo parts of the legs. The arms are fine, actually. They don't scratch too bad. I won't be moving around these figures. Most of these figures I don't really mess around with. They're kind of just first go. Arms are actually probably one of the last steps I do anyways. And then as for the helmet, that's just white for now. I don't have any dark bluish gray stall helms around. So I'm going to paint that, probably prime it first, then paint it, and maybe do some cool netting over the top. And then for the face, not really an accurate German face because Germans are always cleanly shaven. But, you know, maybe this guy's been in the field for a while. So I'll take him off, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This was part 2 of kind of a weekly update on what's going on with my customs that I'm doing for myself. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Probably going to be the tutorial on how to do the texturing, like on that guy down there. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.